Dude, your phone is basically a car now. Shiny when new, stupidly overpriced, and losing value the second you drive it out of the store. Let's break down how not to get rinsed by smartphone depreciation. Okay, the problem. You love new phones. High refresh rate, crispy camera, night mode that makes 3 a.m. look like 3 p.m. But here's the catch. A lot of flagship phones lose a big chunk of their value in the first year. If you buy wrong, you're basically paying a flex tax every time you upgrade. The core concept here, depreciation, how fast your phone's price falls after you buy it. Our running example for this whole video, one flagship phone. Let's call it the Galaxy Ultra Max Pro. We're going to follow this one phone through time like it's a gym bro's bulk and cut phase. Cool, let's go. What depreciation actually is. Depreciation equals your phone getting cheaper every month just by existing. No! Even if you baby it, put a case on it, screen protector, never drop it, the market still says, nah, it's old now. For phones, depreciation hits hardest early. Some high-end phones can lose around a quarter to almost half their value in the first year. iPhones tend to drop slower. Many Android flagships drop faster. So what? If you upgrade often, depreciation is basically a subscription you didn't realize you were paying.
Emotional damage.
Okay, moving on. Year 1 drop, the big hit. Most of the damage happens early. Studies and resale data show many flagship phones lose a big chunk of their value in the first year, often in the range of around 1/4 to about half. Now, the Galaxy Ultra Max Pro is last year's model. There's a new Galaxy Ultra Max Pro 2 with a slightly better camera and some AI features that your phone doesn't have. Buyers look at your phone and think, why buy this old one when I can add a bit more and get the new one? So resale prices tank harder than your motivation after leg day. The so what, if you plan to upgrade every year, that first year drop is your real cost of owning the phone, not the sticker price, the difference between what you paid for it and what you can sell it for later.
Year 2, the awkward middle. By year 2, depreciation keeps going, but the drop is more about, is this still supported and usable? Data shows phones can lose much more of their original value by the second year compared to the first. Your Galaxy Ultra Max Pro now competes with 2 newer generations, discounted new mid-range phones with similar specs, people who just buy budget phones and don't care. Resale buyers are thinking, if I'm buying used anyway, might as well buy the newer one used. So your phone slides further down the price ladder. So what? If you hold phones around 2 years, you're sitting right in that middle zone where most of the value is dropped already, but it's still sellable. Okay, next. Year 3 plus, dinosaur phase. Around 3 years, things shift. Battery is weaker, performance feels older, and people start worrying about how long software updates will last. Average replacement cycles for phones in many markets are now roughly around 3 years or more, which means a lot of people upgrade around this point. By now, the Galaxy Ultra Max Pro is basically the gym bro who still talks about his high school PR. Resale value is way lower than launch, but it doesn't fall as brutally fast anymore. You're closer to use it until it dies territory. So what? If you keep your phone for 3 to 4 years, depreciation hurts less per year because you spread that big early drop over more time. You're squeezing more value out of that original payment.
So, why phones lose value so fast? Let's break the reasons, because they're not random. New model every year. Flagship phone lines push new models regularly. Each Ultra Max Pro 2 makes last year's Ultra look less cool. Even if the upgrade is minor, marketing makes the old one feel ancient. Real life. You were hyped for 120 Hz and night mode. Next year, they sell you AI zoom and ultra-low light selfie. Suddenly, your phone looks mid in comparison. Tech moves fast.
Processors get faster, cameras get better, and storage options change. Eventually, older models struggle with new apps, games, and features. Example, your Galaxy Ultra Max Pro was a beast at launch. 3 years later, heavy games stutter, battery drains faster, and camera features look outdated on Instagram stories. High starting price. Premium phones start expensive, which means more room to fall. Data shows that high-priced Android flagships often lose value much faster than premium iPhones. Takeaway: depreciation isn't random. It's built into how the phone market works. Fast releases, heavy marketing, and quick FOMO cycles. Cool. Next.
Condition. How much you baby it matters. 2 Galaxy Ultra Max Pros. Same model, same age. One has case, no cracks, good battery health. The other has spiderweb screen, scratches, battery dying at 20%. Guess which one gets a better resale price? Condition massively affects resale value. Cracked screens, heavy wear, and weak batteries can drag it down a lot compared to the same model in good shape. So what? If you're planning to sell later, use a case. Avoid deep scratches. Fix screen only if the repair cost is less than value you gain back. Think of it like keeping your gym shoes clean if you plan to resell them later. Nobody wants your beat-up pair for full price.
Storage, color, and specs. Not all versions of your phone depreciate equally. Storage. Higher storage models cost more upfront, but resale buyers might not pay much extra for them, depending on demand. If no one needs 1 terabyte, they won't pay big money for your overkill storage. Color. Boring colors often resell better than weird limited ones. Black, white, gray, safe. Neon lime? Only for very specific people. Specs. If your Galaxy Ultra Max Pro is the base version with weaker storage or RAM, it might age worse than the slightly upgraded model, especially as apps get heavier. Takeaway: overspeccing can be a waste if resale doesn't reward it. Underspeccing can hurt if performance dies early. You want the sweet spot config, not maxed out just for flex. Software support and updates. Depreciation isn't just about hardware. Software support matters a lot. Phones with longer update policies keep value better because buyers know they'll still get security patches and new features. Example: if Galaxy Ultra Max Pro gets many years of updates, it can stay more attractive on the second-hand market compared to a phone that stops getting updates after a short period. If a phone stops receiving updates, resale buyers treat it like it has an expiration date baked in. It's like selling a protein tub that's almost expired. So what? Before buying, check how long the brand usually supports its phones. Longer support equals slower depreciation, especially after year 2. How to lose less money if you upgrade rarely. If you keep phones for 3 to 4 years or more, different rules. Buy at a discount. Skip day 1. Grab last year's flagship at a lower price, but still with good life left. Focused on longevity. Look at battery health, update policy, and performance over time. You want a Galaxy Ultra Max Pro that ages well, not just looks cool at launch. Except that resale will be low. After many years, your resale is naturally small. You're not playing the resale game, you're playing the use-it-to-death game. Take care of the battery. Heavy battery wear kills both usability and value. If needed, replacing a battery can extend the phone's useful life more cheaply than buying new.
So why we keep overpaying? We know phones depreciate, we still line up for pre-orders. Why? Status. New phone equals subtle flex. FOMO. You don't want to feel behind. Marketing. Ads make last year's phone look like a potato. Galaxy Ultra Max Pro suddenly feels old once Ultra Max Pro 2 is in every tech YouTuber's thumbnail, even if, honestly, your camera and screen were already more than good enough. So what? Most people over-upgrade not because their phone is unusable, but because their brain wants novelty. Depreciation is the tax you pay for chasing that feeling.
Final so what? Treat your phone like a tool, not a trophy. If you stop upgrading for tiny flexes, you stop lighting money on fire every launch season. If this helped you realize your Galaxy Ultra Max Pro doesn't actually need a younger, hotter replacement yet, hit like. Drop a comment with how long you usually keep your phones, and sub if you want more Stop Getting Finessed by the System breakdowns.